What's up, everybody? I want to get on here real quick and give a quick review of Miss Marvel Season 1. Now, I'm going to come out. I know there weren't a lot of people that weren't in the Miss Marvel, but based on the trailer, I thought it was going to be something that's going to be very delightful, very joyful. And that's what it was. For the first 3 episodes of this show, it was very joyful, very wholesome. And when the show was focusing on Kamala and her family, the show was at its best. I know there's a lot of people who went in the show jaded because, well, as we know, Kevin Feige, even though he let Black Bolt be in Multiverse of Madness, but with his comic accurate suit, not the suit used in the Inhumans TV show, he's not a fan of the Inhumans. Because if you don't know, they had a show that was, I'm going to be quite honest, one of the worst television shows I've ever seen in my entire life. No hyperbole. The show's fucking terrible. And I don't really blame Kevin Feige for not wanting her to be involved. And now you have the creator of the show coming out saying, well, I always wanted Kamala to be a mutant anyway. Well, I'm like, well, if this is what you wanted for anyway, I guess I can't really be mad at it. I'm not an Inhumans fan. I don't buy their comics. I'm not even going to pretend I buy their comics. I was never a fan of them. I watched the show. I thought the show was mediocre. I thought it was terrible. And if Kevin Feige himself doesn't want Kamala Khan to be an Inhuman and make her a mutant, as they does in the show, where I'm going to tell you, they make her a mutant. At the end of the show, they even refer to her as you have a mutation, all this. I have no problems with it. But other than that, all that stuff has nothing to do with the quality and core parts of the show. I know it's the highest rated Marvel's property in the MCU. Let me explain to you how Rotten Tomatoes works. People don't go and give when people are giving their scores on Rotten Tomatoes, they're not thinking, well, I like this movie, but I can't have it higher than The Godfather. Oh, I like the superhero movie, but it can't be higher than The Dark Knight. Well, it's really good, but I gotta make sure, we all gotta make sure this thing is lower than Spider-Man 2, because it's great, but it's not bad. It's not a fucking ranking system. Do I think this is a 98% show? No. But that's not what Rotten Tomatoes is. It's not a ranking system. It means about almost every single person that watched Miss Marvel liked Miss Marvel. Just because Infinity War has 85%, that does not mean Miss Marvel is better than Infinity War. It means that maybe one less person, 1 to 2 less people that watched Infinity War liked it less than they liked Miss Marvel. But those same people that probably reviewed Infinity War probably didn't review Miss Marvel, and they probably weren't even the same amount of people. There's probably 300 more people that reviewed Infinity War, and if those same people, if you added those same people on to Miss Marvel, it probably would have came down lower. So these are things you got to account when you're talking about Rotten Tomatoes. Okay, it's not a ranking system. So yeah, now this other way, it's not a ranking system. The overall, I think the first 3 episodes are the best, and 4 and 5 are a drop off, and 6 the finale. I think this is one of for a show that's like it falls off in its 4th and 5th episode. The finale was probably one of the best finales of the MCU Disney Plus shows. So I got to give it props for that. I thought everything that happened in the finale was great. The Department of Defense or whatever, I think they're going to be a very big problem going forward. I think we're going to see a whole lot more of them going forward in the other MCU Disney Plus shows. The villain, the other villain, I didn't really care for. I don't really care about. I thought she was like, maybe if they had more time to give her, maybe it could have been something better. But I didn't really think much of it. Overall, I think the show was like a 7 out of 10. I put it on the same level as all the other MCU Disney Plus shows. If this stayed a little more, if they kept following the path of the first 3 episodes and they didn't really leave Jersey like they did, I think I would have liked it a lot more. But they didn't do that. And this show is also, like, you can tell, the 6 episode shit that those people in suits, those Bob Tech JPEG puppets and suits that came up with so they can save money, fucking stop it. If you want to save money, don't try to do 4 of these shows a year. Maybe do 2. And treat it like a real fucking television show. If you want to save money so much. They're trying to milk that's what they're doing. I can't really. They're milking it. They're going to milk the fuck out of this. This is Star Wars. They're going to keep turning out bullshit made cheaply with not enough love and care. So what can you do? Overall, Miss Marvel, 7 out of 10. I am looking forward to She-Hulk. Hopefully She-Hulk's But I think it's gonna be the same run-of-the-mill shit we've been getting. I think it's just gonna be the same. But yeah, 7 out of 10. I am interested in this, but the thing with Shield, they have some interesting characters showing up. So that's gonna be fun. But yeah, Miss Marvel, 7 out of 10. Peace.